Women's weak point, how to seduce women, how to touch women to generate pleasure. Unlocking desire, key phrases that spark instant attraction. Hello, it's Pamela Raquel here, and today I'm diving into a topic that fascinates and intrigues many, the power of words in sparking attraction. Words are not just tools of communication, they are the keys that can unlock desire and deepen connections. Whether you're flirting over a cup of coffee or whispering sweet nothings into your partner's ear, the phrases you choose can significantly amplify sexual tension and enhance desire. In this detailed exploration, we'll uncover how to harness the power of words to make your interactions irresistibly magnetic. Get ready to discover the secrets of seductive speech that can transform your dating game. 1. The science of attraction, why words matter. The art of attraction is deeply rooted in psychology and neuroscience. When you use certain phrases, you're not merely speaking, you're stimulating an emotional and physiological response in your listener. These responses can increase heart rate, release dopamine, and even make someone feel a strong connection to you. By understanding which words trigger these effects, you can intentionally influence how someone feels about you. Let's explore how the brain reacts to seductive speech and why mastering this can be a game changer in your relationships. 2. Timing and tone, the essentials of seductive speech. The impact of your words isn't just about what you say, but how and when you say it. The right timing can make a simple phrase extraordinarily powerful. For example, a compliment given at just the right moment can elevate someone's self-esteem and their interest in you. Moreover, the tone of your voice plays a crucial role. A soft, slow whisper can be far more seductive than the same words spoken in a normal tone. Mastering these elements can make your speech a powerful tool in building attraction. 3. Phrases that ignite a spark. Now, let's get to the heart of our discussion, specific phrases that ignite a spark. Phrases like, "There's something intriguing about you," or "I can't help but get drawn to your smile," focus on the unique attributes of the person, making them feel special and desired. These phrases, when delivered with sincerity and eye contact, can create an intense connection almost instantly. 4. Using compliments strategically. Compliments are a staple in the language of attraction, but the key is to use them strategically. Instead of generic praise, focus on specific qualities like their creativity, sense of humor, or even something as simple as their choice in books. This shows genuine interest and attentiveness to who they are, rather than just their appearance. Strategic compliments can make the person feel seen and appreciated, deepening their attraction to you. 5. Verbal foreplay, setting the scene. Verbal foreplay involves using your words to set the mood and create anticipation. Phrases like, "Imagine if we," or "What if I told you that I," invite the listener to picture scenarios filled with intimacy and connection. This not only spikes their imagination but also their desire, as they mentally play out the scenarios you've suggested. It's a subtle way to escalate the interaction without crossing any lines. 6. Navigating her responses. Paying close attention to her responses is crucial. If she leans in, smiles, or responds positively, you're on the right track. However, if you notice discomfort or disinterest, it's essential to adjust your approach or even change the topic. Sensitivity to her reactions not only shows your respect for her feelings but also helps you tailor your conversation to deepen the connection. 7. Maintaining tension with your words. Maintaining tension involves keeping the right balance between showing interest and maintaining a bit of mystery. Phrases that suggest potential without revealing too much can keep her intrigued and engaged. For example, saying, "There's a lot more to me than meets the eye, maybe you'll find out," keeps her curious and wanting more. 8. Ethics and respect, ensuring comfort and consent. Lastly, it's vital to approach all interactions with ethics and respect. Ensuring that your words do not make someone uncomfortable is crucial. Always prioritize consent and comfort, and use your words to create a safe, inviting atmosphere. This respect will not only be appreciated but also returned, fostering a healthier and more meaningful connection. In the dance of attraction, your words are powerful instruments. Use them wisely and with care, and you can unlock levels of intimacy and connection that resonate deeply. Remember, it's not just about saying the right things but about making the other person feel valued, respected, and excited. Keep these tips in mind, and watch as your relationships flourish with new depth and passion. Stay tuned for more insights, and thank you for joining me on this journey into the art of attraction. Words of seduction, phrases to elevate her interest. Hello, it's Pamela Raquel, and today I'm here to guide you through the mesmerizing world of seductive communication. Understanding the art of seduction is not just about physical actions, it's about the words that can draw someone closer, spark curiosity, and escalate tension, all while maintaining an engaging connection. Whether you're looking to enhance your romantic dialogues or deepen your connection through conversation, the right phrases can indeed elevate her interest. Let's dive into the strategies that can make your words unforgettable. 1. Crafting intrigue through conversation. The first step in seductive communication is to create intrigue. A conversation should be a dance where each word gently pulls her into a world of mystery and curiosity. Start by sharing anecdotes or thoughts that are open-ended and invite her to wonder and ask more. Use phrases that tease the imagination, like, "Have you ever wondered?" Or, "I recently discovered something astonishing." Such openings make you a captivating presence, urging her to explore deeper conversations with you. 2. Effective openers in romantic dialogues. Your opening line sets the tone. It's crucial to strike a balance between being engaging and not coming on too strong. Start with something light yet enticing. For example, instead of the usual, "How are you?" try, "What's the most exciting thing that happened to you today?" This not only breaks the ice but also shifts the focus to her experiences and emotions, setting the stage for a deeper connection. 3. Building chemistry with words. Chemistry through conversation can be built by mirroring her speech patterns and vocabulary subtly, showing empathy, and actively listening. Show that you value her opinions by adding affirming comments like, "That's an interesting point," or, "I've never thought of it that way." This builds a bond of mutual respect and understanding, which is crucial in seductive communication. 4. Sensual language techniques. Using language that evokes sensory experiences can greatly enhance the seductive quality of your dialogues. Descriptive language that involves the senses, like, "Imagine the soothing sound of waves crashing," can be very effective. Sensual language should be used tastefully and at the right moments to intensify the emotional connection. 5. Escalating tension verbally. To escalate tension verbally, you must master the art of pacing and pausing. As the conversation deepens, introduce topics that are slightly more personal or intimate. Phrases like, "I find myself wondering how you feel about," can open up new levels of dialogue. It's about slowly building the tension without rushing, letting the anticipation build naturally. 6. The role of humor in seduction. Humor is a powerful tool in seduction because it can make you seem more approachable and break down barriers. A well-timed joke or a playful tease can make the atmosphere more relaxed and enjoyable. Humor should be natural and never forced. It should align with the conversation and not detract from the intimacy being built. 7. Avoiding common pitfalls in seductive dialogue. It's important to know what to avoid. Never use cliches or overly rehearsed lines, as they can come off as insincere. Avoid controversial topics or anything that might be too divisive. The key is to keep the conversation flowing and positive, ensuring she feels safe and intrigued, not uncomfortable or defensive. 8. Advanced techniques for experienced conversationalists. For those more experienced, linguistic techniques like double entendres or subtle hints can be incredibly effective. These allow you to layer meanings, offering a playful challenge for her to engage more deeply. However, these techniques should be used wisely and sparingly, as the true art of seduction lies in subtlety and finesse. Seductive communication is not just about what you say, but how you say it. It's about creating an atmosphere where words become an irresistible invitation to a deeper connection. Remember, the most seductive thing about you can often be your ability to communicate, leaving her eager to hear every word you have to say. Stick around for more insights, and let's master the art of seduction together. If you've made it this far, my love, comment below with the word 100% or something else to let me know, to confirm that you've received the knowledge from the video so far. For more interesting topics, subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video and share it later. Let's continue. Speaking her language, phrases that turn up the heat. The power of language in romantic encounters. Hello, gentlemen. I'm Pamela Raquel, and today we're diving into a tantalizing topic that many of you have pondered: how to effectively use language to spark a flame of desire. The right words, spoken at the right time, can transform a casual conversation into an unforgettable encounter. Language is not just a tool for communication, it's a bridge to emotional depth and sexual tension. Whether you're flirting or deep into a relationship, understanding how to articulate your feelings and desires can immensely elevate your romantic interactions. Let's explore the phrases that not only capture attention but resonate deeply, creating moments that both you and your partner will cherish. 1. Understanding emotional triggers. Emotional triggers are key phrases or words that connect directly to someone's feelings and can elicit a strong response. For men, understanding these triggers in women can open a door to deeper emotional connections. It's about more than mere words, it's about understanding the context and emotions associated with them. Recognizing these triggers involves listening to her words, noticing her reactions, and responding in a way that shows you understand and empathize with her feelings. 2. Phrases that touch the heart. Words have the power to touch the heart and transform moments into memories. Phrases like, "I really appreciate you," or "I've never met anyone like you," when said sincerely, can make a significant impact. These phrases should feel genuine and specific to the person you are speaking to, showing that you see and appreciate her uniqueness. 3. The art of subtle provocation. Subtle provocation involves playful teasing and can be a powerful tool in building sexual tension. This could look like challenging her in a light-hearted way, or making suggestive comments that leave a bit to the imagination. The key is to keep it light and fun, ensuring the conversation remains consensual and comfortable for both parties. 4. Balancing sensitivity and boldness. Finding the right balance between being sensitive and bold is crucial in romantic interactions. While it's important to be considerate and empathetic towards her feelings, expressing your own desires boldly can also be attractive. This balance shows confidence and respect, qualities that are highly appealing. 5. Creating moments of intimacy with words. Intimate moments are often born from intimate conversations. Expressing desires, sharing secrets, or discussing future dreams can all create a private world between you two. Phrases like, "I've been thinking a lot about us," or "How do you feel about trying something new together," can open up intimate discussions that strengthen your connection. 6. The impact of whispered words. There's something undeniably intimate about a whisper. Whispered words can be incredibly powerful, especially in close, personal moments. Whether it's a compliment, a term of endearment, or a suggestive hint, the soft tone can make the moment intensely private and special. 7. Consent is key, communicating with care. Consent should always be at the forefront of any interaction. Communicating with care means respecting boundaries and ensuring that the phrases you use do not overstep. It's about creating a safe environment where both partners feel valued and respected. Phrases that reaffirm consent, like, "Is this okay?" or "Do you like this?" not only show respect but also enhance the mutual enjoyment of your encounters. 8. Practical examples and their effects. Let's discuss some practical examples. Saying, "You make me feel incredible," in a genuine tone can boost her self-esteem and draw her closer to you. On the other hand, a phrase like, "I can't stop thinking about the way you," followed by a personal compliment, can increase intimacy and make her feel deeply desired. Mastering the language of desire. Using language effectively in romantic settings isn't just about what you say, but how you say it. The key is to be attentive, responsive, and sincere. Tailor your words to the individual, and remember that the goal is to build a connection that feels both exciting and secure. Keep these tips in mind, and you'll not only turn up the heat but potentially light a lasting fire. Stick around for more insights, and remember, the best connections are built on understanding and respect. If you've made it this far, my love, comment below with the word 100% or something else to let me know, to confirm that you've received the knowledge from the video so far. For more interesting topics, subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video and share it later. Let's continue. Touch of words, how to speak her into seduction. Hello, gentlemen. This is Pamela Raquel, and today I'll be guiding you through the delicate art of using words to not just communicate, but captivate and seduce. It's often said that seduction starts long before the physical encounter, and indeed, it does, through the potent medium of language. In this discussion, we'll explore how certain phrases can break down barriers and foster a connection that not only paves the way for intimacy but intensifies it. Let's unravel the secrets of seductive speech. 1. Linguistic foreplay, the basics. Understanding the art of linguistic foreplay is essential in laying the groundwork for seduction. It's not merely about what you say, but how you say it. The tone, pacing, and volume of your voice can turn ordinary words into an irresistible whisper in her ear. Start with compliments that feel personal and specific. It's not just about praising her beauty, but about acknowledging her unique traits, her laugh, her way of thinking, or her passions. This forms an emotional connection that is essential for genuine seduction. 2. Words that woo, crafting captivating speech. Next, let's craft our words carefully. Seductive speech involves more than just flattery, it's about creating an experience through stories and vivid descriptions that engage her senses. Use language that paints pictures and evokes emotions. Describe a romantic scene or a future adventure you want to share with her. This not only shows your interest but stimulates her imagination, positioning you as someone who can fulfill her desires. 3. Using narrative to build desire. Building desire through narrative is a powerful technique. When you share stories about your experiences, especially those that highlight your strengths or adventures, you become more intriguing. It's about showing vulnerability and confidence simultaneously. Share moments where you felt passionate or accomplished, allowing her to see the depth of your character. This builds a deeper connection and makes her want to be part of your next story. 4. Dialogue dynamics, push and pull techniques. Incorporating push and pull techniques into your dialogue can significantly amplify attraction. This means balancing expressions of interest with moments of playful withdrawal. For instance, if you compliment her, follow it with a light, teasing remark that suggests she still has to win you over completely. This dynamic creates a playful tension, driving her to engage more deeply in the interaction. 5. The psychology behind seductive speech. Understanding the psychology behind words allows you to tailor your conversations to resonate with her emotional needs. Women are often attracted to men who understand and articulate feelings. This doesn't mean you drown her in emotional words, but rather, show empathy and insight into what she feels or might be experiencing. This understanding can make your words much more powerful. 6. Cues from her body language. Observing her body language as you speak allows you to tailor your approach effectively. Look for signs of interest, leaning closer, playing with her hair, or maintaining eye contact. These cues indicate that your words are landing well and she is open to more. Conversely, if she seems distracted or uncomfortable, it might be time to change the topic or give her some space. 7. Adjusting your approach based on feedback. Being adaptable in your approach based on her feedback is crucial. If certain topics or styles of conversation elicit positive responses, lean into those. If something seems to be putting her off, pivot without making a fuss. This fluidity shows that you are attentive and care about her comfort, which is incredibly seductive. 8. Words to avoid during seduction. Finally, be mindful of words to avoid. Negativity, criticism, or too much sarcasm can quickly kill the mood. Focus on uplifting, positive, and affirming language that makes her feel desired and respected. Avoid controversial topics that might lead to conflict unless you know she enjoys a good debate. Seduction through speech is an art form that blends emotional intelligence with linguistic skill. Remember, every word you choose can either build or break the seductive spell. Keep these tips in mind, and you'll find that your words have the power to not only reach her ears but also touch her heart. Stay tuned for more tips, and thank you for joining me today. If you've made it this far, my love, comment below with the word 100% or something else to let me know, to confirm that you've received the knowledge from the video so far. For more interesting topics, subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video and share it later. Let's continue. Vocal seduction, harnessing the power of your words. Hello, gentlemen. I'm Pamela Raquel, and today we're diving into an essential aspect of interaction that often goes unnoticed but can dramatically shape your connections: vocal seduction. Your voice is not just a tool for communication, it's a powerful instrument of allure that can captivate, intrigue, and seduce. By mastering the art of vocal seduction, you can make a compelling and sensual impact, ensuring your words aren't just heard, but truly felt. Let's explore how you can use your voice to amplify your charm and make every conversation count. 1. The power of a low, confident tone. A deep, resonant voice is universally acknowledged as a cornerstone of attraction. It's not just about lowering your pitch, but about finding a tone that resonates with confidence and authority. Such a voice commands attention and stirs a sense of trust and security in your listener. We'll explore how to naturally deepen your tone and why this can make you more appealing in interactions. 2. Phrases that convey confidence and interest. What you say is as important as how you say it. Using phrases that exude confidence and demonstrate genuine interest in your conversational partner can set you apart. We'll discuss key phrases that signal your self-assuredness and attentiveness, making the woman you're speaking with feel uniquely seen and heard. 3. Using questions to build tension. Questions are powerful tools in seduction. They not only show that you're engaged but also pull your listener deeper into the conversation. Strategic questions can increase anticipation and create a playful tension. I'll provide examples of questions that tease the imagination and provoke thought, drawing your listener into a more intimate exchange. 4. The importance of listening in seductive conversations. Listening is perhaps the most underrated skill in seduction. A good listener not only hears but also understands and responds appropriately, making the speaker feel valued. Effective listening can enhance your appeal by showing that you care about more than just being heard. We'll cover techniques to improve your listening skills and make your conversations more meaningful. 5. Voice modulation techniques. Monotony is a mood killer. Modulating your voice to suit the emotional tone of the conversation can keep your listener engaged. Changes in pitch and pace can express excitement, curiosity, or calmness, and help emphasize key points. We'll go through techniques to vary your vocal expression dynamically throughout your interactions. 6. Role-playing through conversation. Inject a playful or fantasy element into your interactions with role-playing. This can lighten the atmosphere and introduce fun and flirtatious elements into your conversations. We'll talk about how to seamlessly integrate role-playing into your chats and why it can be a powerful tool in building attraction. 7. Feedback loops, adapting to her reactions. A successful seducer adapts his approach based on the feedback received during the conversation. This section will focus on recognizing and interpreting verbal and non-verbal cues from your conversation partner to tailor your dialogue more effectively. Adapting your approach can make your interactions more personal and impactful. 8. Long-term strategies for vocal seduction. Vocal seduction isn't just for initial impressions, it's a long-term strategy to maintain interest and attraction. We'll discuss ways to consistently use your voice to keep the romantic spark alive, ensuring your vocal interactions always leave a lingering, positive impression. Mastering the art of vocal seduction is about much more than just speaking well, it's about transforming your interactions into experiences that captivate and enchant. Remember, gentlemen, the right words spoken in the right way can not only capture attention but can also capture hearts. Stay tuned for more insights, and keep practicing. Your voice has the power to open doors to unforgettable connections. If you've made it this far, my love, comment below with the word 100% or something else to let me know, to confirm that you've received the knowledge from the video so far. For more interesting topics, subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video and share it later. Let's continue. Phrase play, mastering the art of sexual tension through words. Hello, gentlemen, it's Pamela Raquel here, and today we're going to dive into a tantalizing topic that can dramatically change the way you interact with women. Mastering the art of creating sexual tension through words isn't just about what you say, it's about how you say it and the moments you choose to express yourself. Whether you're looking to spice up your current relationship or make a memorable impression on someone new, understanding the power of words can significantly elevate your game. Let's unlock the secrets to making your conversation sizzle with excitement and anticipation. 1. Choosing words that entice and excite. The words you choose can act as powerful triggers that evoke emotion and desire. Start by using language that paints vivid pictures and stirs the imagination. For instance, instead of saying, "I like your dress," you could say, "That dress makes you look irresistible." Notice how the latter not only complements her appearance but also adds an element of strong attraction. It's about framing your words in a way that makes her feel desired and enhances the mood. 2. Integrating playful banter into your dialogue. Playful banter is a subtle art that involves light, teasing remarks that create a fun, flirtatious atmosphere without being overtly sexual. It's about challenging her in a playful way that sparks her interest and makes her want to engage back. For example, if she mentions a skill or hobby, you might respond with, "Is that so? I might have to see that for myself." It's friendly, slightly challenging, and opens up a dynamic interaction that can lead to more flirty exchanges. 3. Spotting opportunities for seductive interaction. Being observant can help you identify the perfect moments to introduce sexual tension. It's about reading the situation and her body language. If she's laughing at your jokes, leaning in close, or sharing personal details, these are all cues that she might be open to more suggestive conversation. This is your cue to gently escalate the interaction by introducing phrases that hint at the possibility of something more, without rushing it. 4. flirting without crossing lines. Flirting is an art that involves respecting boundaries while skillfully navigating the conversation towards romance. It's important to keep the flirting subtle and not overtly sexual, which can be off-putting. Use compliments and playful comments that make her feel attractive and appreciated, but always be mindful of her reactions and adjust accordingly. 5. The power of suggestive language. Suggestive language should be used like a spice, just enough to enhance, not overpower. Phrases that imply but do not explicitly state can turn up the heat in a conversation. Saying something like, "Imagine us getting caught in the rain together," can be more intriguing than a straightforward comment, as it opens up a canvas for her imagination to wander. 6. Maintaining a respectful yet flirtatious tone. While it's important to be bold, it's equally crucial to maintain respect. This balance is what truly creates sexual tension. A respectful yet flirtatious tone can be achieved by carefully choosing words that amuse and intrigue without disrespecting her personal space or dignity. 7. How to recover when things get awkward. Even the best conversationalists sometimes hit a snag. If a comment doesn't land well or the mood shifts, don't panic. Use humor to diffuse the situation and gently steer the conversation back to neutral ground. Acknowledge the awkwardness if necessary with a lighthearted comment, like, "Well, that didn't go as planned," and move on smoothly. 8. Building a repertoire of go-to phrases. Having a set of go-to phrases can make you feel more confident in your flirting game. These should be adaptable, depending on the context and the person you're talking to. Phrases like, "What would you say if I invited you to?" or "I can't help but get a little distracted by you," are versatile and can be tailored to fit different scenarios. By now, you should feel more equipped to weave words into a web of allure and intrigue. Remember, creating sexual tension is about a mix of confidence, respect, and timing. Master these verbal cues, and you'll find yourself not just participating in conversations, but elevating them into something much more exciting and intimate. Stick around for more tips on taking your communication skills to the next level.